I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had it up to here with this New York basketball organization. When it comes to the Nets and Knicks, y'all both suck. Oh my fucking god, man. Jesus, especially the Knicks. Madison Square Garden has to be the largest homeless shelter in the world because nothing but bums come out of there. Y'all suck. Damn. New York is cursed like Kennedy. My goodness. What is it going to take for y'all to win the fucking big one? What is it going to take, yo? Because clearly, James Dolan, you're out of touch or you're just bored with money. And that other Russian billionaire, Mikhail Pravich, I don't know. He's running for president in Russia. He's trying to go against Vladimir Putin. He probably don't care much for the organization. He probably just has the team just to have it. This is my suggestion if y'all want to win a championship. James Dolan and Mikhail Pravich, the Russian billionaire guy, y'all need to sit down, right? Y'all need to have a talk. Because, honestly, I think it's time. New York should only have one team anyway. It's time for y'all to merge the teams together. If you want to know my honest opinion. It's time for y'all to bring the Nets and the Knicks together and y'all put it under one umbrella. Y'all merge the teams. I mean, because New York Knicks, I really don't like the Knicks name, honestly. I don't even know where that Knicks name came from. I don't know. I did a little research on it. They said something about when the Dutch came. It used to be called the Knickerbockers when the Dutch came here in the 1600s. Like, the fuck? How does the Knicks even fit a basketball? Like, get rid of that name, honestly. The Nets sound better. Like, the basketball logo for the Knicks, y'all should keep that. The Nets logo, y'all should keep that. Call it the Nets because it's the basketball net. You see, you got the Knicks, the basketball, and then you got the Nets. So it's like a basketball net. So y'all represent a basketball team that's championship worthy that could compete for a title. I mean, that's what I would call it. The New York Nets. Brooklyn Nets, it sounds good, but you got to understand, Brooklyn is only one part of New York. Brooklyn does not make up the entire New York state. That's why, just call it the New York Nets. Not the Brooklyn Nets, the New York Nets. The Knicks suck. That name sucks. Just get rid of the name. Get rid of the curse. Call it the New York Nets. Change the uniform. Change the colors. Make better designs on the uniform. Keep the Nets logo. Keep the Knicks logo with the, as far as the basketball, call it the New York Nets with the basketball and the basketball net. I'm telling you, merge the teams together. Y'all got all this money. There's no reason y'all can't put a championship team together. That's what I would do. I would merge the team. I'd call it the New York Nets. Now, where they going to play, the Barclays Center or the Madison Square Garden, that's a good question. Honestly, if it was up to me, since Madison Square Garden got all that history with the basketball and everything, you know what I would do? I would knock down Madison Square Garden completely and rebuild it and redesign it from head to toe. Madison Square Garden, how old is that building? Knock that shit down completely and rebuild it from the ground up. When you merge the teams together, the New York Nets, y'all bring them to the Barclays, have them play at the Barclays until y'all redesign Madison Square Garden, however long it takes, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, depending on how big y'all gonna make it. When y'all redesign it, y'all bring the basketball team to Madison Square Garden. Honestly, Madison Square Garden is the mecca of sports. It's the most famous arena in the world, so just keep it strictly for sports. Like, Madison Square Garden should have nothing but sports. The NBA the Nets should play there strictly. Whatever other team New York got, the Rangers, the Islanders, if they have a football team or whatever, just keep Madison Square Garden strictly for sports. When the WWE come, bring it right there, Madison Square Garden, because it's historical. Everything is in the garden. Now, as far as the Barclays Center, keep it strictly for like music and entertainment. Like when rappers is doing concerts or they doing like award shows or something, keep the Barclays Center strictly for that. When the United States Olympics come or when the Olympics come to New York, That's a good. Yeah, that's a good question. Should they have the Barclays or Madison Square Garden? Madison Square Garden. Keep Madison Square Garden for the sports and keep the Barclays Center for the entertainment purpose. But that's what I would do. I would merge the teams together. Call it the New York Nets. Keep the Knicks basketball logo. Keep the Nets basketball logo. Y'all put those logos together and y'all come up with one slick, unique design. Call it the New York Nets. Give them brand new uniforms, brand new colors. Like, come on, y'all got all this money. Y'all can't come up with nothing crazy. Listen, man, if y'all want to hire me to be the spokesperson or the ambassador, I'll do it. I'm telling you, let me do it. I'll bring y'all a championship team. Because I'm telling you, let me in there. I'll clean house. I'm like, nah, this ain't working. Nah, this shit is ugly. I don't like this name. No, I don't want this player. Get him out of here. He sucks. Bring me as the ambassador. I promise you, if I'm the ambassador for the New York teams, the New York basketball teams, I promise y'all would win a championship because I clearly know what I'm doing. I've watched basketball long enough to understand what the people like. I understand the science behind basketball, and I know what it takes to win a championship, but that's what I would do. New York Nets. The New York Knicks suck. Like, the Knicks name, get rid of that shit. They're cursed. Just get rid of that dead weight. Keep the Nets name. Keep the basketball logo. Keep the Nets logo. And make it the New York Nets. Represent the whole entire New York state. Give New York hope once again. Give them hope that they could win a championship. I guarantee you, if y'all do that, more people are going to tune in. Y'all going to make more money. More investors are going to come behind it. I'm telling you. If y'all listen to what I'm saying, y'all gonna win a championship. James Dolan, call that Russian guy. Y'all sit down. Y'all figure out how y'all gonna do this shit. And y'all gonna get this shit done. New York Nets. What do y'all think about this, everybody? Do y'all like the New York Nets name? Or do y'all want to keep it Brooklyn Nets? Or do y'all want to keep it New York Knicks? What do y'all think? Comment below. Like. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. My website's coming out. So I got more exclusives coming up. Just get at me. Your boy Nyne Milli, NYNE MILLI. Add me on Instagram, NYNE MILLI _ 2020. I'm gonna have a lot of exclusives for y'all. Fuck with your boy. Street Life City.